on HLN.
This guy looks like he's up to no good. Now he's coming towards me.
I don't know what's going on.
Are you following him? Yeah. Okay, we don't need you to do that.
He reached for it, but he reached, like, I felt his arm going down to my side.
So you think he's yelling help? Yes. All right, what is your...
Charging George Zimmerman with murder in the second degree.
God did not have a plan for Trayvon to die.
We, the jury, find George Zimmerman not guilty.
George Zimmerman now trying to profit from the gun he used to kill Trayvon Martin. He is auctioning the weapon to the highest bidder. Starting bid, $5,000. Back with Kurt and Yodit. Now, Kurt, one auction website has already pulled down Zimmerman's post, so he put up another one. My question is there anything anybody can do about this? Should be allowed to sell the gun? What do we do with this?
Well, look, it's his gun. He can do what he wants. But let's be really clear. This is tacky and disgraceful. What kind of, I'm not going to relitigate the whole Trayvon Martin shooting. He was found not guilty of any crime. It was a legitimate shooting under the law. That doesn't make it something you're proud of or happy about. You know, I'm so disgusted, Dr. Drew, as someone who supports the Second Amendment, supports our right to keep and bear arms to defend ourselves and our families and our communities, that people like us, hundreds or tens of millions of people like us, are represented by this buffoon.
All right, Yodit, you agree with that? Is that a sufficient reaction, or should we even be more outraged?
More outrage, but no, I completely agree with Kurt, and I'm kind of annoyed, Dr. Drew, that we have to talk about this man, that we have to continuously give him attention, because that is all he's ever wanted since he was acquitted in 2013. He has tried to stay in that public eye since then. You would think that someone like him would try and distance himself from what should have been the worst day of his life, but instead he has capitalized on Trayvon Martin's killing to garner or try to increase the celebrity that he might have gained from it. It's disgusting. He's gross. I hate that we have to talk about it.
Joining us via Skype, John Phillips, attorney. He represented the family of Jordan Davis. Jordan was the young man killed in the so-called loud music case. Now, you say Zimmerman should not even be allowed to sell the gun. Talk to me about this.
Certainly, and because he was acquitted, there is a legal ground that I'm gonna catch some flack on from my opposing counsel. But there are son of Sam laws. There are murderabilia laws in place in 4 states, and there's a senator out of Texas that's trying to expand them across the country that prohibit these items that were used to kill in the public commerce, to actually prohibit using them, sending them via mail. And the laws haven't been expanded to the point that it would cover Zimmerman's gun, but we certainly need to see it go in that direction.
Now, here's what Zimmerman posted on the website. Quote, "I'm honored and humbled to announce the sale of an American firearm icon. The firearm for sale is the firearm that was used to defend my life and end the brutal attack from Trayvon Martin. The firearm is fully functional, as the attempts by the Department of Justice on behalf of B. Hussein Obama to render the firearm inoperable were thwarted by my phenomenal defense attorneys." So, Yodit, it was the president that was going after Zimmerman.
He is an idiot. He is an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And the fact that he is trying to somehow justify him selling this gun as an American icon, in what way? That was the worst thing that could have possibly happened. In what way? We're giving him too much attention, Dr. Drew. I mean, seriously, this is he's probably trending right now. This is what he wants. Well, it's gross. Why are we talking about it?
Let me show you his explanation. This is Zimmerman's explanation for why he's selling the gun. Here we go.
I thought it's time to move past the firearm. And if I sell it and it sells, I move past it. What I've decided to do is not cower. I'm a free American, and I can do what I'd like with my possessions.
And John, your point is that we should not be making a market in the sale of iconic weapons of violence and crime, right?
Correct. You can go on websites right now, I'm not even going to promote them, and buy items that were used in schoolhouse shootings. It's appalling. And if he wants to sell it, go pawn it or go turn it in a gun buyback. Don't try to increase the value of it based upon the murder of Trayvon Martin. That's the issue.
Right.
All right. Kurt, last thoughts, real quick. I got to go to break.
It's just disgraceful. I support the right to keep and bear arms. This guy's an embarrassment. We know his name. We don't know the name of the citizen who used his concealed weapon to save the lives of more people when that guy went on a knife murder spree in Massachusetts. Why do we know Zimmerman? Why don't we know that hero?
We're right back. George Zimmerman auctioning off the gun he used, the very one to kill Trayvon Martin. Yodit, what do you think he's, in his mind, he's doing?
Oh, in his mind, he just wants attention. I think, sadly, this is the only thing that defines this individual. Let's remember, he took it upon himself to call himself, a community cop? He wants to assert himself so badly. He wants people to pay attention to him. He's crying out for attention. This has all been, this has been evident through his tweets. We all know what he's been tweeting. He retweeted a photo of Trayvon Martin's body.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
He also threatened people on Twitter, saying that the last guy that said something to him or tried to hit him, you see where that left him. This is a person who tries to get attention, whether it's bad or good, but it's all been negative. He's violent. I do think that I've got to respect the jury's decision as an attorney. However, they got it wrong. And we're allowing this person to now benefit from this killing, this murder, and it's driving sales as we speak. I'm sure that the sale of this gun is gonna peak after today.
And so,
I just wish that we would just shut it down.
And John, there's no way, really way to do that until that legislation ambles through, right?
That's right. You know, the public opinion weighed in today, and they shut it down from gunbroker.com, and that was the right thing. And email and everything else, you know, was the pressure that created the diamond that took it off of that site. And I sent an email out at 3 a.m. I was one of them, and we'll keep doing it to protect the memory of Trayvon and to keep items like this, you know, from being bartered in the open market. It's just disgusting.
He says some of the money is going to go toward fighting alleged violence against law enforcement, specifically by Black Lives Matters movement. I don't understand. Oh, also anti-firearm rhetoric made by Hillary Clinton. I understand how he's going to direct the funds that way. But thank you, guys. Thank you.